Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Tara Michelle, aka Opinionated Scents. I am trying to put out as many videos as I can regarding some of the things that I said I was going to follow up on. So I want to go ahead and follow up on this house, Replica by Maison Margiela, Paris. I purchased this in a haul video, the only haul video that I've done thus far, and I was not necessarily in love with all of them. I had to try them and, keep playing around with them, and I have decided on the ones that I felt I needed in my collection. Let's go ahead and get into the ones that I decided to purchase. I want to start off with the two that I bought first. I smelled Springtime in the Park, and it was just this beautiful, clean floral. A little bit of sweetness. Smells like there could be a little bit of fruit in there. But it was one of the most delicate petal floral smells. And I love that. I can deal with the floral when it smells like the actual petal, not this overly perfumed or super heavy green floral. But this absolutely reminds me of a beautiful, perfect weathered spring day with the best flowers, the sweetest smelling flowers, easy breezy going. This scent is so beautiful. It is a pretty scent. It is a classic scent in the sense that I feel like, the most innocent, nice, kind woman would be wearing this. Maybe a school teacher who actually has the patience for her kids and loves her job. This makes me feel innocence and sweetness and kindness. The more that I wear this, the more I like it. The more I feel like it is reminding me of someone from my childhood who was really good to me, and I'm just not recalling. Flora Lee Delk. Flora Lee Delk. Oh my goodness. Oh my God, I almost want to cry. Are you kidding me? Huh? Flora Lee Delk used to be my babysitter when I was a kid. I lived in the city, like one of the harshest parts of St. Louis City. And she was the kindest, nicest lady. And even as I got older in my early 20s, I would call still and check on her. I never forgot her phone number. This reminds me of her. This is what it smelled like when I went to her house. Oh my God, I can't believe I just made that connection. Wow. Okay, so definitely getting a full bottle of this now. She passed away a very long time ago because, oh my God, I think she was in her 70s then, maybe 60s then, when I was like 8 or however old I was. Maybe younger than that. But this just reminds me of something. I could see this being the signature scent for a woman who is a little more mature, like in her 30s, 40s, 50s. They haven't crossed over to the white diamond Chanel No. 5 yet, but they definitely still want to smell beautiful. Not sexy, not flirty, just classic beautiful. Okay, let's move on to the next one we're going to talk about is the one on the left, the blue one, and it's called Sailing Day. This is a clean citrus scent. I really, really like it. And it's very plain Jane. This could definitely be the signature scent of someone who wants to wear a fragrance, but is not looking to necessarily be noticed. You're not trying to make a poignant statement. You're not trying to garner or grab attention from everyone you come in contact with. But when you are in close quarters, like on an elevator, or, at lunch or brunch at work, and, everybody's sitting around the table and you guys really have no arm space because a conference room is way too small for all the employees to be in there at one time, you're going to smell good. You're going to smell clean. Nobody is going to be off put by this. No one is going to be irritated, I don't think. Just a nice clean scent. I also think that this works well for men. This might actually be a better scent for a man. But I could see anybody like on a little sailing boat. This is exactly what your surroundings probably smell like, especially if you're sailing somewhere near around the tropics where maybe there's some lemon or lime trees or bushes or whatever they grow on. This is nice. This is nice. I don't need a full bottle of this. I will get some beautiful wear out of it in the spring, enough to where I'll be happy that I was able to experience that in my collection. I'm at it again, still with these travel sizes. I think these are all 10 milliliter, if I'm not mistaken. And this is the triple set, including the three that just, oh my gosh, these three take me for a loop. We have By the Fireplace, which everyone, if you've been watching YouTube, let's say for the last 2 or 3 months, you've heard someone talking about this. By the Fireplace, is it By the Fireplace? Yes, it is. By the Fireplace is one that took me a few tries before I could fully understand the magnificence of it. It, upon first smell, to me, smelled like I had fallen into a fire pit. And like, I needed to be pulled out and patted down to get the embers out. It was hugely smoky, huge on the fire embers. Like, I am astounded that they were able to capture that. However, after wearing it 4 or 5 times, I do not get that anymore. It's not too smoky. It's not too loud on the fire and the embers. It is beautiful. This is a masterpiece fragrance when it comes to capturing a moment or something about a thing, a person, place, or time. This is brilliant. I think this is so much fun. And this is perfect for bonfires. This is perfect for sitting around your house if you have a real fireplace, or even if you just have an electric one. This just gives you that mood. This is not a fragrance I would ever wear to work, but there's a time and place for everything. And the marshmallow in this, that is what makes this exquisite. That is why the fiery ember, the smoke, the wood element of it is not too much. It is put in place or checked, so to speak, by that marshmallow. Oh man, I'm so glad to have this one. One day I may have a full bottle. I'm not pressed about it now, but I will definitely be wearing this sometime in the end of December, early January. The next one is Whispers in the Library. When I first smelled this, I was completely intrigued, but also like, why? Like, why do we need this as a fragrance? Why do I need this as a fragrance? And it dawned on me, I don't need a full bottle, but I do have to have this. What this brings to me, and I don't know if it's just because they named it that, but I legit, the huge libraries, I legit feel like when you walk into those huge libraries and you smell the magnificence of the wood of the bookshelves and all those pages, like it just puts me in the mind of maybe being in a library back in the 18 whatever, 17 whatevers, whoever, maybe sitting down across the table from a Nikola Tesla or some Albert Einstein, some super, super, super smart person, and feeling like, this is what the world smelled like. This is what this setting smelled like back then. And I'm not even sure when or what occasion I will wear this on. I haven't found that out yet. What I knew is that I needed to have this for whenever the occasion arises, and having it in a travel size is perfect. The next one is Jazz Club, which I think was meant to be catered to men, but this is totally a feminine scent. This is everything. This is what I feel like the jazz singers would wear when they were in those lounges. Everybody's like smoking and drinking, and she just comes out in a beautiful dress. She is stunning. She is sultry. Her voice is sultry. She is killing the game from head to toe. And this is what she would wear. This is what she would smell like. The Flapper Girls. Like, this is just gives me juke joint vibes. Oh man, what to be a fly on the wall back in the days, you know what I'm saying? To see what it would be like back then in a juke joint, the little, what they call them, hole in the wall. Oh man, this right here is everything. And I could see me wearing that out too. Now, stay with me guys here. This is clearly a year or two from now, or whenever COVID is done. But to a poetry slam, or an urban art show, art gallery opening, something with rhythm and blues, or blues and jazz, and just completely engulfed, immerse myself in the full experience of this fragrance. I love it. I love it. And for the pièce de résistance, I don't even know if I said that right, but this is the only full bottle that I own from this line. It was a love at first dry down. So corny. Oh, I love this fragrance. It is very 1980s lipsticky in the opening. In the air, it's like a powdery makeup smell. But when you smell it on your skin or on a card, I'm smelling it on a card right now, it is alive and well with that lipstick vibe. And I can appreciate that. I miss the 80s. I miss the 90s. I like the whole, teen magazine, Vogue magazine, like vibe. I feel like this is probably what Madonna's makeup room used to smell like on tour. I feel like this is the epitome of like what a model shoot would be back when Cindy Crawford was, reigning supreme. Naomi Campbell, like this just, Tyra Banks. I feel like this is that vibe. So if you are a makeup girl, I'm not, but if you are a makeup girl, you would really, really enjoy this. The nostalgia trip is crazy, especially since I've never been a makeup girl, but I can still appreciate this. So I think it would be a huge winner with those girls who grew up playing in their mom's makeup and have now today become one of the beat face queens. The dry down of this though is what made me have to have this. I couldn't even wait to the VIB Rouge sale this year. When they did that friends and family thing like a few weeks before, I was on it. I was waiting for the 20% off and had to snatch it up. This is beautiful. This is absolutely stunning. I don't even know what about it captivates me, but there is something about this perfume. And my husband loves it too. Because I remember when I originally sprayed it, he goes, that smells like makeup. It smells like lipstick. He knew it and I hadn't showed him the name. And I was like, yeah, right? And he was like, man, you like that? And I was like, I actually do, but not for this part. I don't mind this part, but we'll spell it again in 30 minutes. Let's finish watching the show. So after the show, I can't remember what we were watching, but it was like 30 minutes. And I gave him my wrist and had him smell it. He goes, that smells like candy. And I go, but this is the one that you said smells like makeup. And he just looked at me and goes, nuh-uh, and grabs my other wrist. Like I just gonna sit up here and lie, grabs my other wrist. And of course, there's nothing on it. And he comes back to that and he goes, oh my goodness. He goes, that's amazing. I'm like, right? I said, see, baby, I told you perfume can be fun. He's like, I ain't gonna say all that. Anyway, the dry down of this is what is magic. It just turns into, guys, I can't even describe it. I don't know what's in it. I don't care what's in it. It's creamy and intoxicating and subtly intense. And I know people who are paying attention to the words I'm using are probably thinking, how are you subtle and intense? You have to smell this to get it. Sometimes you can have something that is unassuming and it still catches you off guard. Like there's a shrimp out there. God, stay with me, people. I am all over the place. But I was watching the Discovery Channel and there's a little bitty shrimp out there that looks very unassuming. It looks like a shrimp. However, it has these massive like boxing glove looking hands or whatever, and it punches out faster than like any other animal in the world and hits a fish and like stuns its prey just from that hit and then brings it in and eats it. Like, that's what it is. It's like something that you look at and you think it's harmless, but it could really just devastate things. So that's what this is. This is something that comes across as unassuming, as lipstick, makeup, and then it turns into something that has you thinking about it day in and day out, running through multiple samples, waiting on a 20% sale so you can snatch it up. But I digress. So guys, that's my Maison Margiela Replica collection. I'm very happy with my collection. I don't think I need anything else from the line. And again, as usual, if you like this video, please hit the thumbs up button. Please hit the notification bell so that you do not miss any of my future uploads. And please, please, please subscribe and tell everybody you know about me and share my videos, and let's all be happy together. Until then, I will see you guys in the comments.